Hey students, this is lesson 411 part B. We're going to learn how to do scientific notation. Should be somewhat of a review, but a good review. Before we do that though, I want to just review what we learned in class yesterday a little bit. So we're going to fill out this table. It says complete the table, assume A is a positive integer. So I'm going to pick some positive value for A, like say 3. And then I'm going to do the negative of that, so -3. And I'm going to do a power that's an odd number, like 3. Okay, and to do that on my calculator, I need to use parentheses. So I would do parentheses, and then my base is -3, parentheses raised to the third power, like that. Enter, and I see I get -27. And that's negative. My second one, n is an even integer, so I'm going to use my same base, -3, and I'm going to do to the fourth power. So, shortcut to do this, I can just do second enter, use my back arrow till I get to that 3 and just change that to 4, hit enter again, and that's positive 81. So that's a positive. Go ahead and do the last one, and I'll check. You can check back for the work. All right, so if I do without parentheses and a positive integer, I get -8, which is a negative. And just to prove that that is correct, my calculator should get the same thing. So if I do without parentheses negative 3 raised to the 4th. Notice that's a negative value. All right. So we're going to do scientific notation. A couple important things about scientific notation. A number is written in scientific notation when it's expressed as the product of a power of 10. So notice both of these are powers of 10. And a number greater than or equal to 1 but less than 10. So greater than or equal to 1 but less than 10, that's this number right here. So these numbers are in scientific notation because of those two things. All right, so to express a number in standard form that's written in scientific notation, all you have to do is, you can think of it, write it in expanded form, so 7.24 times 10 times 10 times 10. Notice I'm multiplying by 10 3 times. Now each time you multiply by 10, notice what happens to the decimal. 7.24 times 10. Watch what happens. So there I multiplied by 10 once, twice, 3 times. Notice the decimal keeps moving over one place to the right when you multiply by 10. So, so really what I can do here is just move it over 3 times to the right. So I'm going to get 7,240. All right, so if I multiply by 10 6 times, that's going to move the decimal over to the right 6 times. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to have to add some zeros in here. There's 6 times. So I have 4, 0, 0, 3, and then 3 more zeros. That's 4,003,000. Okay, now to express a number in scientific notation, remember, I need a number that's greater than or equal to 1, but less than 10 to begin the number. So I'm going to choose the number 7.5 for this one. And then I'm going to multiply by 10 as many times as it takes to move the number from 7.5 to the decimal, from 7.5 to the end. And that's going to be 6 times. And you could check your work using your calculator. So 7.5 times 10 to the 6. Should equal 7,500,000. All right. Again, so I need a number that is greater than or equal to 1 but less than 10. So I'm going to use 4.07. and then I'm going to multiply by some power of 10 that moves the decimal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. So 10 to the 7, and then just check that. Now you can't always check it if the numbers are too big, your calculator won't give you the number in standard form, but 4.07 times 10 to the 7. That looks like 40,700,000, which is what we need. All right, that's it for today. And next time we meet in class, we'll do some more problems using scientific notation.